What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to YandereKat Rock Taking Off. This is the studio jam session and this was requested by Shicelle as one of her monthly requests included in my Patreon membership. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a wonderful time at the YandereKat Rock concert you went to. I can imagine that was a great experience just by watching them perform via a video. It's clear that they're such a great live band, so I think that was very cool, surely. And I'm also really excited to check out more by them today. If you want to be like Shicelle and support me and my channel, you can request a song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon, where you can find some exclusive content. For example, I reacted to a full concert by YandereKat Rock live in Nagisein, and I also reacted to the full Flip a Coin documentary. That's all over on my Patreon. Like this one, you also get requests included monthly and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. I love when they do acoustic songs. I think they are so good at that.
Stuck in this routine, living an empty dream. When am I gonna wake up? Thought we had it right, now it's an ill last night. Where's it gonna take us? Realizing everything I love is slowly killing me. I know we're taking off together, even though we always crash and burn. Tonight you and I, we're far from the sky. Drag me all the way to hell, 'cause never gonna let it go.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful and it's a great vibe.
Realizing everything I love is slowly killing me. I know we're taking off together, even though we always crash and burn. Tonight you and I, we're far from the sky. Drag me all the way to hell, 'cause never gonna let it go. No, I'm never gonna let it go. No.
The whole song has a great rhythm to it as well. so nice. The setting, the song, the melodies, the rhythms, the vocals, everything's perfect again. I really like and I find it quite interesting that this is, a pretty emotional, intimate sounding acoustic ballad song, but it kind of also has some uplifting vibe, if that makes sense, with the rhythms, the groove, and the overall atmosphere. For example, that's also through these stop and go rhythms that were like synchronized with all of them a couple of times throughout the song. I really liked that. The whole acoustic guitar work was beautiful, very cool melodies and like techniques he's showing. The one section, I guess I'm gonna call it the solo passage, so to say, in kind of a bridge where he changed up things a little bit and played some different leads on the guitar, was very cool and very well played, quite impressive, and very fitting to the vibe, because it was also a part where the intensity started to increase, so that was amazing. The whole acoustic bass sound is something I really like. The way he plays it, the groove he brings to the song is very nice. Also, he kind of had a little bass solo part right before this build-up section I talked about. I think that bass in general added a lot and gave it this special, unique vibe. It's also pretty prominent, so just very cool. Also the cajon is fitting perfectly to this vibe. And of course, Taka shows his skill, his talent throughout most of the song. Singing pretty softly with a lot of like head voice, falsettos, but also with some more rhythmic sections. And then, when the whole song increased the intensity, when there's this build up, he also shifts the dynamics of his voice, singing very powerful, really energetic, kind of sliding into his raspy voice with some grit, and all of that working together is creating a great climax in the song. It's overall just feeling really personal and intimate and kind of raw again. I think that's also just a thing I love about acoustic songs in general, that they kind of create this more personal feeling through this, stripped down intimacy. I don't really know what it is, but kind of makes me feel like that sometimes. And YandereKat Rock is obviously great at doing acoustic songs. I've mentioned that. I've heard them do that a couple of times, and I've always loved that because they're so awesome at still creating such a full sound. And Taka's voice just fits perfectly because it just has this personal tone and this authenticity and sincerity that I think is pretty important for songs like that. And they all have the creativity to arrange a song in a way like that. Lyrically, I think he's singing about being stuck in some kind of repetitive, damaging routine, and the way he's speaking to a specific person, it seems like. I could imagine it's some kind of toxic relationship and the struggle of the love that still exists, but it's also kind of self-destructive, but still addictive, and they also kind of know that it's hurting them. I think something like everything I love is slowly killing me, but even knowing the harm that this all causes, they can't or won't let go, even if they know that it will ultimately end in a disaster. So yeah, that's definitely something I could imagine. But also knowing some more YandereKat lyrics by now, the U could also stand for something else maybe. Maybe it doesn't have to be a person necessarily, but maybe some kind of passion in general, because I think, yeah, it can, or it doesn't always have to be people that can hurt you or can damage you in any way. It can also be like habits or things or passions where you maybe put in a lot of effort, a lot of heart, even if it's going nowhere, and it might even have negative consequences in the end. If, for example, you put all your eggs into one basket and it doesn't turn out the way you hoped for, that can, yeah, drag you down too, and that can leave a lot of emotional baggage as well. So I don't know, let me know what, maybe they talked about it, or what you think it's about. I could imagine both ways, like a person or a thing, a passion, a habit, an addiction. I don't know, but it's definitely, yeah, deep and personal and intimate, which is fitting to the sound. Thank you very much, Shicelle, for this request. As always with YandereKat, I had so much fun. I enjoyed this a lot. They're just such a great band, whatever they do. In this case, showing a great acoustic song that's kind of emotional, but also has a cool vibe and nice groove to it. I like the rhythms. I love the melodies of the instruments, but of course also by the vocals. His delivery was exceptional again. I think he showed some more versatility because, yeah, I don't know if I've seen him deliver a whole song like that with so much like head voice, falsettos, and then, yeah, using his more intense voice really just as more or less one moment of a climax. I certainly enjoyed it a lot. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. Like I said in the beginning, if you're interested, my reactions to the full concert live in Nagisein and my complete reaction to the Flip a Coin documentary are both on my Patreon. If you enjoyed this, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.